Hey guys, welcome back to Sabi and Lauren. Um, we have quite a few updates, right?
Yeah.
So we got a puppy. I don't. Was that the last update?
No. I mean, I think in the last update we talked about how we were getting a puppy, but we haven't posted a video since we got her. But if you follow us on Facebook and YouTube, like our community channel, you've probably seen pictures of her. No. You've probably seen pictures of her that we post. But yeah, we got a puppy, and
She's a mini,
mini Aussie Corgi.
mini Aussie Corgi mix.
So in other words, she's quite literally the devil.
Yeah. She's a digger and likes to go under things, and yeah. And we've been dealing with potty training her because she's 8 weeks old now?
She was 8 weeks old when we got her.
Or 8 weeks. Oh, sorry, I thought we got her at 6 weeks.
She's like 3 months old now.
She's 3 months old now.
Yeah, but we're trying to do potty training just as is. But it was not going very well because she's got such a tiny bladder, and so then we started crate training her in with the potty training, and that's been going a lot better. So we see a trainer once a week as well, because we've been working on like place and stay and just all the basics in training to get her ready to become a service dog for Lauren. And then we went to Kalispell. Do you want to tell them about what you got done?
So I got a fecal transplant done while in Kalispell, and so a fecal transplant is just, in dirty words, it's taking somebody else's poop and putting it inside yourself just to try to introduce some healthy gut bacteria. And the procedure went good, really simple, only took
Nice
an
and
hour,
quick.
nice and quick. Yeah, they just went straight through the colostomy. They didn't have to open me up for it or anything. And my pain was really good afterwards, honestly. And my pain has been better somewhat. It's been different since the fecal transplant. And my doctor has told me that that's because my system is processing differently, basically.
Yeah, your system accepted the donor fecal matter pretty much, and your gut is rewiring in a more healthy way, and so your body's adjusting to that as well, is pretty much what the doctor said.
Yeah.
And we did document we tried to document a lot of the stuff about the fecal transplant, but it was really just a lot of like, we're at the hospital, now we're leaving the hospital.
Yeah, and it's gross. You don't really want to see inside someone's colon. So.
Yeah, but sorry, I just gotta make sure she can't go under the couch. But we did get some footage that you guys will see pre and post operation. And then we just spent a couple days, since the procedure was in Kalispell, we spent a couple days with Lauren's sister and our nephews and our brother-in-law and
her friend Riley.
And my friend Riley. She came for a little bit. And yeah, we got some decent footage of spending time with them. We went to Lawrence Park in Kalispell, and they have like this off like little trails and
I totally
stuff.
forgot it. Yeah, we went off-roading in my
Pretty
wagon.
much. In your wheelchair.
Or in my wheelchair, yeah. So that's some pretty enticing footage for you guys.
Yeah,
But
lots of tree roots we had to maneuver over.
yeah, my sister and her husband were just getting me over anything and everything they could.
Yeah.
So there were some comments on the last video that I wanted to address that were talking about the fact of me being in pain and that we shouldn't be filming when I'm in pain the way I am. I'm always in pain.
Some days worse than others.
Some days worse than others, and that day I was suffering from C. diff and a kidney infection, but that's just how our life is. I've always got something going on. Not every day is a great day, so I'm not gonna just not do something because I don't feel all that great, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I feel that I want to get this done, so I'm gonna get this done if I feel good or not.
And not only that, but I feel like if Lauren, because again, Lauren's in pain every day, so the standard for us is very different than it might be for you as viewers looking in. But he knows his limits, and if his pain was at a point where he was like, I don't want to leave bed, I don't want to film this, I don't care if the video's late, like I can't do this, we wouldn't have filmed. So like Lauren chooses to film when he feels like it, and whether he's in pain or not, that's just part of our life, and that's part of his reality every day. And for one, why would he try and hide that from you, I guess, because a lot of the comments were like, Lauren, just rest, we don't need you to push yourself just to give us a video. And like, he wouldn't, you know, there have been plenty of times where we had plans to film and we didn't because his pain was too bad. And if anything, I feel like that last video where everyone was very upset about how much pain he was in just might help showcase to you guys the everyday pain he deals with, because that was not his worst pain. That was a tolerable amount that he's used to having every day, which is why we had no issue filming during it.
Yeah. She's much better at explaining things than you guys, I know. But yeah, so now that comment is addressed,
Gaia!
Yeah, Gaia.
Boop, 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 boop.
Come here,
Come
please.
here! Come here! Oh my Gaia goop! Say hi to the camera! Oh, say hi to your papa!
This is Gaia.
her and Atlas have
Her
been
and Atlas
playing.
are finally playing.
They're playing greatly. Atlas
Yes.
can fit her whole body in his mouth.
Yeah, but he's very gentle with it.
Yeah, no.
Um.
He's very gentle. Even Ace will play with Gaia.
Kind of.
He'll,
It's like a tolerant play.
he'll sit in place and she'll run back and forth and he'll try to swat her.
Yeah, but he never has his claws out, which is how I know, like, he's just
Yeah.
trying to vibe and not hurt her, but also, like, teach her boundaries, you know? And obviously, our animals are very good at setting their own boundaries. If she ever nips too much at the cats or anything, they have swatted her, they will swat her, she'll figure it out. And Atlas also is very good at setting boundaries for her. No. Thank you. Atlas is also very good at setting boundaries for her and letting her know when she's going too far. Because it's funny, we have this 80-pound German Shepherd and a 5-pound,
No, she really told
yeah, and a 5-pound Corgi mix, and she's the rougher player of the two. She oftentimes bites Atlas too hard or gets the wrong spot for him. So it's really funny seeing them play, and Atlas is the one who ends up like, ow,
Yeah, and
give me space.
And Atlas has stepped on her a couple times, and each and every time he just goes into a corner and cries about it.
Yeah, he like freezes and then like just stands there for a second. You'll probably see clips from 2 different intros, kind of morphed together. So we filmed our first intro a couple of days ago, and then we realized we forgot a couple things, which is what we're talking about in this one. So if you see us jumping between 2 different
Intros.
outfits and intros, it's because we filmed everything a couple days ago, and then when we went through the footage, we were like, oh shoot, we forgot about this and this and this. So that's why that's probably happening. One of the other things we forgot to talk to you guys about is, so we post our YouTube video every first Sunday of the month. And now that we're kind of getting into that rhythm, we're going to start on the 3rd Sunday of every month. We're going to go live for roughly an hour or so. And we're going to see if we can't get in that rhythm as well. That way we're giving you guys 2 types of posts a month. So, you know, you have the video first Sunday of every month and then a live 3rd Sunday of every month. Obviously, if something comes up and we can't do the live, because with the video, you know, if we plan to do something and something comes up, it's easy to reschedule that. if something comes up for whatever reason we can't do the live, we will let you guys know, you know, within reasonable time, and we'll still do our usual Sunday posts anyway as well. So we'll make sure that we keep you guys in the loop if we're unable to do one month.
Yeah.
But that's something we're going to start doing and working towards.
All updates can be seen on the community page of YouTube or on the Facebook page of
Yes.
our channel.
In our last video, we were talking about, you know, crappy comments, people being mean to us, and we pointed out how there's an entire Reddit page where people just talk crap on us, and I hadn't been on that page in like a year, but since we brought it up, I decided to check it out, and it looks like over the last year or so, or even since last video, I'm not quite sure, I didn't look too into it, but a lot of our subscribers and followers and supporters have already overtaken that page with really amazing things to say about us.
Really?
And so, yeah,
I didn't
you
know
did,
that.
we told you.
Oh.
Yes.
Short term, I have memory loss like crazy.
Yeah. But, so we just want to say thank you guys for kind of those of you who always have our backs, for having our backs. We'll also throw in some clips of some landscaping we've gotten done over the last couple months. We got some trees and some plants put in. And we don't have footage of this yet. We just got our shed delivered not too long ago. And we're going to convert it kind of into a guest home. We're going to be working on the interior of that over the next couple of months. So that we should get some decent footage of that. But we have some landscaping in this video, as well as
We wish you guys a happy late 4th of July. We hope you guys had fun lighting fireworks.
for those of you that celebrate it.
And that you guys were safe lighting fireworks.
Yes, we didn't do fireworks.
She doesn't like lighting fireworks either. Yeah. She's kind of afraid of them, so.
I'm terrified of fireworks. They make me nervous. I've seen way too many people get injured from them being stupid and lighting houses on fire and bushes on fire, and fireworks make me nervous, so I never partake.
Yeah, the one time we lit fireworks together, she sat like 50 feet behind me, away from me lighting fireworks.
Yeah. So, yeah, but we hope everyone who does celebrate the 4th, obviously we have a big base and not all of our viewers are just American based, but those of you who do celebrate it, we hope that you were safe with it, and we hope that you had fun and had some good time with family and friends.
Yeah. My grandpa, his birthday's the 5th of July. He's always said growing up that the 4th of July, when they do the fireworks and whatnot, it's just them celebrating his birthday.
I like that.
If you guys love and appreciate the update, make sure that you like and subscribe to the video, share it with your family and friends.
Yeah.
At least the story video of the accident. And we love and appreciate you guys.
We do. And we thank you for your patience and your dedication. And yeah, we'll get into the clips that we were able to get, and we'll see you guys next month or every week if you check in on Facebook or the community tab.
Let's roll it. About to go in for my fecal transplant surgery here in Kalispell, Montana. Wish me luck. Hopefully they don't keep me longer than a couple hours afterwards, and I get to go home. Let's see. Okay, so we just got me into the prep area, I guess, my room, and I had to take off all my jewelry and my shirt and feel pretty naked right now.
You have a gown you can put on.
I have a gown? Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, just waiting to see how long the surgery is going to take, how long the recovery is. So we'll update you guys when we get that information. So got the IV in, and all the prep that needed to be done is done. And now. I'm just waiting on the surgery. So, see you in a minute. So, just got done with the procedure. It was like, what, 30 minutes?
It was an hour.
Well, my wafer is dirty, really dirty. Got to change it out when I get home. But luckily, it was only an hour. I'm still feeling a little groggy from the anesthesia, but no pain whatsoever. So that's good, because usually there's some pain afterwards. Everything went smoothly. There was no problems whatsoever, no complications, the doctor said. And I got the fecal transplant. Let's hope it doesn't reject.
Yeah.
All very successful, very quick.
Yes.
When I got in there, it was literally, hi, your name is? Hi, hello, hello,
Yeah,
hello.
so many people came in.
Mask, good night. That's how it went.
Yeah.
There was no conversation, there was no hanging out, no nothing.
Yeah.
It was, I went in the room, introduced myself, and they were like, okay, good night, Lauren. Put the mask on me, and I went to sleep.
Yeah. But
And
now,
woke up to my beautiful wife.
now we're gonna get some Panera bread, head back to the hotel, see our Gaia.
I'm gonna eat so much food.
Yes.
I am starving.
Yes.
She's got an eye booger right now. Come on, baby.
So we wanted to show you guys what we've gotten for our stuff so far for our yard.
Don't trip. So we got our patio built. I'm sure you guys already saw that, but we finally got some plants planted in the rocks here. Very beautifully done. We got our fireplace done. We also finally.
Hold on, let me let her out.
Yep. We also finally got all of this pavered and sanded in, or whatever.
Yeah, poly sanded.
Poly sanded in.
And so what we have for trees, so those hedge-like bushes are supposed to grow really tall, which will act as like a wind block for our patio. And then we have crabapple trees, Honeycrisp apple trees, pear trees, and cherry trees. I believe those are all the trees that we have. And then in this middle bit here, we're gonna do a clover and wildflower mix to kind of filter out this like pokey, annoying alfalfa grass. So it's gonna be clovers and wildflowers, and then we're gonna put a gazebo in it. And then that pat over there is gonna have a small shed on it that we bought that we're gonna convert into like a home office / guest house for whenever like family visits and stuff. So that visiting family has a bit more privacy to themselves. And then we've got the fence completely finished since then. And
I'm sure when panning around our yard, you see the length of the grass. So we tried mowing it. We didn't get our riding lawnmower tuned up this year. Didn't know that you had to do that every year or every other year, whatever. And broke our lawnmower. Abby's father came in with his push lawnmower and just mowed what he needed to mow for the work that he needed to do. And then my father came in and mowed.
What's mowed?
What's
with
mowed.
A push mower.
Yeah, he went crazy.
There were a few chunks like that were done prior to that before the lawnmowers crapped out on us, but yeah.
But that is why the back half is a little bit longer than all the rest.
But we have the main bit that we hang out in mode, and
we're
for now that's fine anyway.
And we're getting the lawn care service figured out, so it will be.
There's
nice
a high school
and
kid who's
next
willing
time.
to mow our lawn for us, get paid for it. So.
But this is our backyard, and we wanted to show you guys. We wanted to show you guys just exactly what we've been working on, I guess. Our little sanctuary.
Paradise sanctuary.
Yeah, our own little sanctuary is what we're
What's
building.
What's the one word? Utopia.
Utopia.
Our own little personal utopia.
Yeah. For all the
You wanna
family
show
and
the
friends
puppy
to come
dogs?
over and enjoy time.
Atlas is, we'll talk about that when we go inside for the intro and outro. Let's just do a little walk around the patios.
Yeah.
You can walk behind us so that you don't trip. Or to the
He's
side.
the only reason I would trip.
Why is that unless?
This is a fiber optics cable, letting people know that that's where our internet stuff is. It'll leave soon.
Okay, I was gonna say good market or something.
And then what I'm wanting to do is like along the edges of the pathway and like all the patios we have, I want to do those, you know, those little, like they're short metal fences with like designs and you just stick them in the ground. I want to do those lining all of these to kind of like, you know, spice them up a little bit. And then we're also going to get raised beds for raspberries and strawberries.
Very nice.
Yes, and then I feel like there's something else I'm missing.
We're not putting a willow tree in anymore, right?
Well, I still want to put a willow tree in, but I want to put it like in the middle of our whole yard.
Oh,
Like so
yeah.
back there a little bit so
it
that
could
it
be
just has all that
gigantic.
room to grow.
Yeah. And then we're also gonna get a greenhouse.
Yes.
That's gonna be over here somewhere.
Mhm. And chickens. We're going to get chickens next year. So we're going to get a coop built over this next year, next spring. And I want chickens and then I want guinea hens because we get ticks out here really bad.
I've never
And
heard of guinea hens.
guinea hens, you definitely, if you Google a picture of them, you've seen them. Or like guinea fowl, they're like the same words. But apparently they eat a lot of ticks throughout the day. And last year, I found like 3 or 4 ticks in our house throughout the summer. So the more ticks that can be eaten, the better. But yeah, right now with Gaia, whenever we take her out, we have to supervise her because for one, we're still potty training her, and for two, she can fit under our fence. So the corgi in her has also started coming out and she digs a lot. We have to figure out.
She dig when she goes to sleep. She like power digs until she falls asleep. It's beautiful. Well, not for the furniture, but.
Oh, say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. Say hi, camera. Yeah, say hi, camera.
That is.
Are you a good boy, Bubba? Are you a good boy? Come here, dinky boy. Come here, dinky boy. Atlas does not like being a big brother at all. I've been trying my best to help him get space from her whenever he's overwhelmed.
Oh, and also the reason why there is a water tank over there is for the plants. That way we can just fill it, or have the water guy come in, fill our cisterns along with the tank.
Yeah, because we're on cisterns. We aren't connected to city water.
Yep.
And our cisterns don't hold enough water for all the trees. If you resource guard, I'm going to take it away.
Oh no. Oh, how dare you. How dare you.
The forum said that's how to stop them resource guarding, take away the object of problem. So whatever they're resource guarding, remove it.
But yeah, as you can see, the landscaping's been very beautifully done along with the stone walkway and pathway.
Yeah. And it's all done by my papa and his crew at Tilleris.
Yep.
Which he officially retired. So today was my dad's 57th birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Yes, we got matching tattoos, him, me, and my mom, for his birthday. Gaia, leave him alone. But it's also his official first day of retirement. And so now he officially is retired from landscaping, and he's physically retired, but mentally I don't know if that man will ever retire. So he's gonna really be on board with us, helping us with filming and editing and social media managing and all of that. He's gonna help us out a lot because I have a hard time staying on top of it. And we both, Lauren and I both just forget about it a lot, or yeah, so he's gonna help out with that a lot.
We have a lot of complications in our lives.
Yeah.
In case anybody is wondering, I can go up and down the patio in my wheelchair. I saw that was a question.
Oh, yeah. And the only reason he's not in his wheelchair right now is truly and sincerely because I am literally so tired. The thought.
Trying to come towards you. You didn't have to go towards me.
The thought of getting him up in his bucket in his wheelchair, really just felt like too much work.
Well,
and that came off.
We already had me up in my bucket
Yeah.
and wheelchair today
We
and
did a
went
lot
down to the
today.
farmer's market.
Yes, and also we have a new interim caregiver who is actually holding our camera right now.
Thank you.
She's my childhood best friend.
Are we allowed to say her name?
Are you okay with?
Yeah.
So her name's Julie. Everyone say hi to Julie. Her and I have been
Julie.
friends since we were 3. It's past friends at this point. She's family. But until Gaia is registered as a service dog, she can't legally be at Lauren's dad's shop. And since when Lauren's dad was his caregiver, that's where they spent their days. We had to find a temporary solution until Gaia is fully trained and legally allowed to be at the shop. And thankfully Julie stepped up and she's been helping a lot, not only with Lauren but with Gaia. She's doing the same hours his dad was doing, so 4 days a week, 9 to 9. And she gets here and she takes care of Lauren and she takes care of Gaia and she lets me relax and do my thing and go to work. And she's just been awesome, and I'm really grateful that she had the availability and the will, to want to do that for us.
Somebody sent me $100 on PayPal at a random, and whoever it was, thank you.
Yeah. We went to the farmer's market today. It was the first farmer's market of the season.
It was jam-packed with everybody we knew
So
and
busy.
didn't know, and
Yeah, there were a lot of people. You'll see in the footage.
yeah. We didn't take much footage because we're kind of uncomfortable about filming in public.
Yeah,
we just feel weird about.
Holding the camera in public. We're trying to get used to it.
It's hard.
It's really hard.
And I'm especially uncomfortable with it one-on-one when it's just me.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't see any footage of just me, really.
And especially because, I think it was more uncomfortable today because everyone was looking at me because I was holding Gaia, and when you're walking around with a little puppy, everyone's like, oh my God, look at the puppy! So everyone's eyes were already on me from Gaia, and then everyone's eyes were on Lauren for obvious reasons. He's a half man in a wheelchair driving around.
I'm a half man and a half shell. Get it right.
Half man and a half shell in a wheelchair. And so eyes were already super intensely on us. And it felt really awkward to throw a camera on top of that and give them something else to stare at. Like, oh, look at these weirdos filming themselves in public. Who do they think they are?
Well, especially when you're in Montana, people really look at you different
just not
for
used
having
to
a video
that.
camera out like
and,
that.
And that's not to say everyone's like that. There's a lot of very tolerable people, but that's where our insecurities come from, is we're like, oh my gosh, they're looking at us and we're filming. That's awkward and weird. So we did get some footage of the farmer's market, but not that much.
Inside, Atlas. Let's go. We're going inside, buddy.
Let's go inside.
Gaia is not having it. She said, I'm staying outside. I'm staying.
That's the wrong way. Come here. Oh, good girl. Oh, let's go inside, Atlas. Come on.
Your poor hip. Why did you do that to yourself?
Well, oh, use the ramp, Bubba.
Your poor hip. So today we're at the farmer's market. We're with Sabia's family. We're with Sabia's best friend Julie, her cousins, and her other cousin Sage. Yep. Right? Her other cousin.
Cousins
and it is absolutely packed today. As you can see, they're over there. But this is the farmer's market in Great Falls, Montana. Boobs. It sounds like you're saying boobs. I'm not leading.
And I would just do clips here and there.
Okay. I'm not leading.
Well, you were. Well, because you guys stop all of a sudden again.
So
Wait for your wife.
if you can do it then, you can do it then.
It's somewhere.